Hello, Pisces. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology, and it's so good to be here with all of you today. We are going to be looking into the next 48 hours for you, Pisces, trying something out. I haven't used my Lenormand cards often on the channel. I think I've used them a few times. I tend to do more personal readings with them because I'm still kind of getting used to them. They're very straight to the point. But I want to see like what's coming in for you, any messages that your spirit team wants you to know. So we're going to tap into the energy of the Lenormand or Lenormand. I'm not sure how you say it. And we'll see what you need to know. They are pulled in pairs of twos, so we will do that. All right, Pisces, let's tap in. Okay, so you have the snake and the fox, the key and the anchor, the tree and the dice, the park and the dog, the wishing well in reverse and the mask, the heart and the compass, and you have the man, the birds, and the child. Okay, Pisces, so the first thing that catches my eye is it looks as though something will be made public, maybe about a friend or someone close to you. Could be a relative, but someone that you would consider loyal or some type of loyalty. Maybe a breach of that could be coming up for you. The reason I say a breach of that is because you do have the snake and the fox. So something deceptive, something cunning, some type of trickery, and something that could sting could come out of this situation, potentially. And I feel as though you may have been a bit aloof or a little bit reserved about a situation. And when you find out about the situation, it is going to be the key to figuring out why you maybe have been feeling stuck or stalled out. So let's say a relationship has just been kind of dragging you through the mud, or you don't know exactly where a situation is taking you. Maybe you've been needing an answer or clarity about this like sinking feeling that you've been having. I do feel like there is the potential that you will find out about this situation. Something will be made public. It could be social media, through a text, an email, a conversation that happens, a phone call. You could also have a loyal friend talk to you about something that you weren't expecting. But I think all bets are off. You don't typically read Lenormand in reverse, but for what it's worth, I think this person was maybe hiding something or keeping a truth buried within the well, because wells run deep. And the mask is coming off. So there is going to be something relayed to you, something revealed to you, a deep-seated truth. Maybe this isn't going to be a wish fulfillment for you or for them or for either party. But I do feel as though it's going to make you question, where is this relationship going? Where is this love going? We have the compass to the heart. It could have been that this has been an issue that has been repetitive with the whip card here, like a repetitive issue. And now that you're seeing this all come to light, you're trying to use your heart to guide you in a certain direction about what to do or where to go or how to face the situation. But it is causing quite a significant issue with your health. So you have the tree card, which can be about your health, your mental health, your physical health, and you have the dice. So things are a little dicey. Maybe somebody took a risk. Maybe someone is dealing with mental health issues. Maybe someone's physical health is being affected by this news. But it seems that there's a masculine energy and a child energy, or it could be an immature masculine. And there's going to be a lot of conversation that happens amongst you or with them or about this child and this man or about this childish man. So if I could sum this all up for you, Pisces, I would be prepared for the masks to come off, for truth to come out, for a childish or immature person or information about a child to come through. It does cause a little bit of instability in the mental health or the physical health sector, and you're going to be wondering where to next with this relationship. Very cunning, but it seems like they tried to hide something for a while. They tried to get away with something, or they tried not to be forthcoming for a while. But I feel this energy of kind of like, I'm fed up with this. I'm tired of this. There could be some feelings of needing to take this to like a more formalized institution. So the law could be involved, or isolation. And you could be represented here by this feminine energy. I think you're trying to protect your energy, Pisces. With the bear to the woman, there could be this need to really protect yourself, protect your investments, protect your feelings. All right, let's dive in. The wishing well. Could be about love. Seeing that scene from Snow White. Current situation for Pisces. What's going on here? Ooh, yeah, okay. So expect a quarrel. Expect some kind of argument. It may be like a petty argument again, because this seems to be like a situation that has happened repeatedly. Like maybe a bad habit has resurfaced, or this has been a long-standing issue that just keeps on coming to the surface and bubbling in different ways, and you're just tired of it. But I do see an energy here where you're just ready to like cut through the confusion, Pisces, with the Queen of Swords here about whatever is going on. So I do see a conversation about some type of conflict in your life. Tell me a little bit more, Spirit, if you might. What is this conflict about? There could be other people involved, not just you and one other person. So the King of Cups, a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer could be significant. It could be about emotional health. Again, I am seeing somebody's like mental health being rocky. It could be about passion and love as well. Emotional maturity. Being betrayed with the Ten of Swords. Anything else, Spirit? Someone left you hanging. Okay. So again, I feel as though there was a person who's acting a bit out of character. Emotional health, emotional well-being, emotional maturity, betrayal. Someone left you hanging. Someone could also have, I'm hearing, left you out to dry. There could be some issues about infidelity, or someone who is coming at you with like this player mentality as well. Interesting, Pisces. Be careful. Definitely be careful with this energy. Your challenge. What is your challenge at this time? To focus on the good, to see the good, maybe to focus on your child, to focus on your well-being. So this is going to be a situation that makes you want to go into the dark. So we have to think of the challenge position as this card almost being in the reverse. So I'm hearing that song, "You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine. You Make Me Happy When Skies Are Gray." So this may be a gray period of time for you where you have to, again, focus on the good, focus on what you do have, let go of what isn't working for you. There is a situation, definitely could involve a Scorpio, could involve a Sagittarius, could involve some type of romantic endeavor. We'll leave it at that. That could be calling this person that you're dealing with to judgment. But there is a situation that needs to end here, a habit, a person's way of being, a manipulative energy as well, that really needs to be put in order. I feel like you're tired of fighting. Yeah, a secret comes out, Pisces. High Priestess to the Queen of Swords. This situation can no longer be hidden, or this person can no longer run from the truth. They're going to have to accept that this is not going to be a wish fulfillment for them. Strengths at this time for you, Pisces. I feel as though your spirit team is saying, we're keeping you in the loop. We're keeping you balanced. They're going to have to repay you, or you're going to find out where there was an equal give and take. But you are not about to be left out in the cold. You will be notified of what is going on. You will be in the know. I feel like with the Six of Pentacles, it's just telling you, like, we're not leaving you out here for you to wonder. You're going to be made aware. The playing field is going to be leveled out. Area of focus. A person could have been trying to hide money from you as well. You may figure that out. So you have the Page of Pentacles, the Moon card, the Six of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. So definitely dealing with a soulmate energy here. Whoever you're going to have this fight with or this conversation with. Remember, we pulled the dog. So somebody that is like loyal to you or has been loyal to you, someone that you have known for a long time, could be a family member, could be a spouse, could be a partner, could be a friend. But you guys are going to have a difficult conversation. Next 48 hours may allude to what that could be about. Some type of endeavor that was taken on their behalf, maybe in the dark, or maybe some dark dealings, or how they've been trying to move things around or take on things without you knowing, is going to be out for the public to see. That's that park energy. The moon can be a card of revealing hidden secrets, revealing hidden dealings, something being done behind your back, Pisces, with this partner. And from there, you will have to figure out, how do you work with this? How do you respond to this? How do you deal with this energy? Eight of Pentacles is putting in the work. There could also be, I'm getting a secondary message, that there could be someone who said that they had like all these pentacles to give you, but they really don't. Or there could be some confusion or mix up about their ability to pay for something, or they're needing help to pay for something. Something coming up for you, Pisces. Something coming up. This is very interesting read. Going with it. Near future. I hope this resonates for somebody out there. It is a little bit of a different kind of read for me, but I'm going with it. We have the Eight of Swords. So whatever comes up, this situation is going to make you feel like you don't know how to react. Again, I felt that energy with the Tower to the woman, that you may feel this need to be a bit isolated, to take some time to think things through. This is going to be possibly a confusing time for you when this message or information comes your way, and it leaves you really feeling stuck. Yesterday's reading was about being freed from that. So you will ultimately be freed from this situation, but for some time it's going to make you go back into like this mental imprisonment. I'm hearing mental hell. A lot of anxiety is coming through. You could be dealing again with the Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. And your spirit team is saying you really just need to like step away, relax, pray about it. And I would not do too much communicating about this at this time. Really keep it to yourself. There's a big decision that you have to make about this situation. It's not going to be a decision where if you continue to fight about this or quarrel about this, that you're going to get to a conclusion any faster. This is you need to take some time to yourself to think things through, to think about it. Getting out in the sun will be very helpful for you. Recent past. All right. So again, I feel like you're being met with a devilish person, someone with bad intent, someone with intent to harm, someone who has toxic qualities about them or a toxic connection. You're going to be very disappointed. It seems like this person and you again have been here before, the recent past. They disappointed you before with whatever this was. This loop, this cycle, this trigger. And it seems like that's what's coming out again. So Spirit is saying to be prepared for that devil energy to show its face again and for you to be disappointed. And how you move forward, Pisces, that's really going to be dependent upon what you decide to do. Do you want to replay this cycle again and keep learning and fixing things? Or do you want to take a leap of faith and make a hard, cold decision? I see you kind of doing the latter. Like, I feel like you're going to come in guns blazing and kind of be like, this is what I want to do. This is what we need to do. This is what I'm requiring of you. Okay. Advice. Advice. You have the Knight of Swords. Came right back out. Spirit is saying be direct. Be confident, be self-assured, But also mind what you say, because the Knight of Swords can be a person who can really cut into somebody and say things very quickly that maybe you would regret later. But I do think that you need to be very upfront with this person. And you need to let them know how you feel. You need to let them know how the situation is making you feel. Maybe you're going to let them know, I see through the mask. Yes, you may be going through some mental distress, but you're not about to cut corners with this person. It could be about a third party. 3 of Cups is here. You are going to have to let this person know, well, this is how I want to move forward with my future. This is what my 10 of Pentacles looks like. This is what my structure, stability, my money, my home life, my business life, my job life, whatever the case is for you. This is how I expect it to go. And I will not take a third party or infringing energy here. I'm looking for success. I'm looking for respect. I really do think you're demanding respect. Your environment at this time? Wow, a lot of repeat cards, Pisces. So the environment is going to revolve around a secret, something being hidden, buried, that well energy. Remember? The well in reverse. That well energy coming up to the surface and that clown mask coming off. And that person, I feel like once they find out that you found out, or once this conversation happens, they are going to be forced to make a decision. How do they want to move forward in their life? You're going to tell them exactly what you expect. You're going to tell them exactly what you are willing and not willing to accept. And it is going to be up to them to decide, do they want to move forward or away from you? I feel like the person in this situation is caught red-handed. They're in a tight spot. But that High Priestess within you, she knows something's up. Like, or you've been knowing that something's up, or you've been keeping quiet or keeping it to yourself and just waiting for this energy to come up to the surface. That Queen of Swords, though, is that final blow. But again, she's a little bit more sure of her words, unlike the Knight of Swords, which is in your advice. So your advice is don't come with, your sword to cut. Really try to be noble in your approach, mature in your approach, Pisces, but be straight up about what it is that you need. Okay? Hopes and fears. You have the 7 of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles. So again, I see you defending whatever this is in your life that is of value to you. Is it a relationship that is under fire? And you're like, I'm not dealing with this. Either we change and things get better, or you're out, or you're defending your money. You're defending your honor, like your status, your home, your children, whatever this is. I see you defending it to the T. Okay? You are worried maybe about it being taken from you, or something being stolen from you, or something not being appreciated, or, just you not being done right. So you're going to feel this need to set hard boundaries with this person. Because all you want is to be treated right, to be loved well, to feel peace and joy in your life. And anything that doesn't bring you that joy is being cut off with the World card, so that you can heal with the Star. I see that you see yourself in a new way, Pisces, and there is going to be a Tower moment that comes that unravels the situation. And it is going to then force you to have to figure out which route do you go. Are you going to continue to let this cycle loop? You've been here before. I'm telling you, you've been here before. Potential outcome. Ay. 7 of Swords. So I think the truth of the matter is you are going to see that someone was deceitful, but also Spirit is showing me the flip side of this is, but you now have to move in your own self-interest. That is how the 7 of Swords can be a little bit more of a positive card. You see the deceit of someone, but now you also have learned the tricks of the trade. And so you need to really pay attention to doing what is in best interest of you. You're not trying to walk in this 10 of Wands. You're trying to be in your 9 of Cups. So in whatever way, you need to drop that burden. You need to let go of that person so that your cups can be filled, so that your pockets can be paid. You're going to have to do what you have to do. And it may feel heavy and it may feel hard for you to make this choice, Pisces. But if you don't do what's best for you, they're going to con you, trick you, deceive you. You're going to lose more. Tell me about the 7 of Swords. I just feel like this, I'm kind of, excuse me, I'm kind of angry with them. Like, I'm like, why do they keep doing this to you? Tell me about the 7 of Swords. Yeah, why do they keep playing with your mind? Why do they keep making you sad? Like, I feel someone who is upset, or someone who is on a mental health break because of this person, or it keeps affecting your mental health. And all you want, again, Pisces, is just someone to be honest with you, to be right with you, to love you the right way, to treat you the right way, to be fair. Tell me about this person's intentions with Pisces. They bring burden, but they are going to try to ask, I think, for your forgiveness, or for you to give them a second chance. Maybe they recognize that it's hurt you again. Is this super genuine though, Pisces? You let me know. But I do see them trying to, like, maybe bring in another offer. It could be a deceptive offer. I see emotional immaturity here. And then Pisces kind of waiting in the wings, wondering, will things ever get better? Will things ever stop? You're going to have to go within, Pisces. Get quiet with yourself. Again, I saw that isolation with that Tower card. And you were going to have to manifest the truth, manifest the beginning, the life, the details that you want, okay? So I think Spirit's just giving you a message this weekend that you're going to be met with somebody trying to run the same old trick or the same old thing as before. You're going to be tired of this. It's going to make you feel really upset, and you're going to have to go within and ask yourself, are you going to deal with it, or are you going to change the way that you move forward? Okay, sorry, a call came through, Pisces. So you may also receive a call. Nobody was on the other end of the line, so maybe you won't know who that is. But Spirit guides, what's next for Pisces in this situation? Next 48 hours, what do they need to know? Blocked. So you definitely, you're not going to want to talk to this person. You may be presented with a situation. Their energy is going to be so blocked. It could be in a love relationship that you have. You can, again, feel very attracted to this person, have a very magnetic pull to this person. But there is something toxic about this relationship. They may also have this spark or magnetic pull to something that is toxic. I'm feeling like manipulative love. This could be about legal matters, decisions that need to be made. Maybe they're trying to still stall or delay a situation. And yeah, they're going to ask, can we talk? Confession, can we talk? I need your help. I want to offer you something. Can you give me blah, blah, blah? They've been blocked from your energy, and I really do feel like they're going to try to come in. Yeah, they're going to try to come in for some clarity. They want you to change your perspective. This person left you hanging. This is definitely giving me hangman energy. And they want a new beginning with you. They want to start over with you, or they have this proposal again about how we can make this work. You're the peanut butter to my jelly. I didn't mean to hurt you. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They're going to come in as a chaser. They're going to come in wanting to talk with you, but you have them frozen out in the cold, or they will be after you find this out. Tell me more, Spirit. I can't let go. There's an obsession. There's an obsession. That's so funny. There's an attachment and obsession. They're holding on to something. Again, it could be you. It could be that they're holding on or holding out on you. It could be that they have an obsession or attachment that you find out about that they have been holding on to. There needs to be balance restored. You're going to be heartbroken. They may end up being heartbroken over this situation. This is going to cause some deal of emotional pain. And I do feel you wanting to isolate. But understand that divine timing is at play. Everything is happening and unfolding as it should, because Spirit is trying to bring you a new beginning. This spring could be significant, or just the energy of a new beginning in spring could be significant in this situation. Spirit is saying you need to let it go. You need to let this situation be. You need to not look back and really trust where you're being led. Trust your inner compass, your inner guidance. Last message for Pisces. It's a lesson learned. And I feel like you're kind of like, I'm tired of teaching you this. I'm tired of going around and around and around with you. I do see you having to say, we got to take this to the principal now. We got to take this to the superintendent. But lesson learned. This is a divine teacher at play. This situation was a divine teacher in your life. So whatever's going on here, Pisces, I hope that you can work this out. It seems like there will be some divine turnaround. I'm seeing happily ever after on the bottom of the deck, but I do think that you really need to be mindful of who you're giving your time to, how much time you're giving people to loop in your life and all of that. And trust when the mask comes off that that's who people really are. Trust who people show themselves to really be, okay? All right, Pisces, I love you so much. Let me know if this message resonated at all. It might be a message that is coming through because it's something you need to know in the next 48 hours. I don't always do readings like this, but let me know if any bits or pieces of this resonate, or come back and let me know in the comments if any of this happened. All right. Love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Bye.